Let's add a little porch back here on this back area of the house. The first thing that we want to do is make sure that it doesn't change our roof. I don't want to put a roof over it. I want it to be like an open deck, pretty much. So I'm going to go here into my build roof tool, and just make sure that auto rebuild roof is turned off. That way it's not going to change the roof that we've already made. So then I'm going to grab this railing tool, and you do have these tools in Interiors and Home Designer Pro. You have fewer. In Interiors, I think you only have the straight and the curved railings here, but you can build a porch if you need to. So let's do a straight railing over here in this window. A railing, and I'm going to just grab to the corner, and it's going to give me an automatic little line to line that up, and I'm going to pull that down. All right, and it's just calling that an interior room. It's not knowing what to call that, so I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to call it a deck. No, I don't care about room labels right now. So that changed that to the predefined deck, and it also changed its foundation that comes along with it, so that it's made of decking material with footers underneath. But there's my railing and my flooring, and it took away the room moldings and other things. So now it knows it's an outside room. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little step up, which will also give us an opening here. So I'm going to use my stairs tool, and I'm going to use the straight stair tool. And you can see it's bringing over full stairs, but when I get close to that wall, it automatically calculates where the ground level is up to that floor. So it knows I really just need one step. So I'm just gonna put that there. So it just has the one little step right there. Because it's only one step, it's not showing any handrails or anything there. So I've just got my one little step up going there. And you can see when I changed that room, it changed my door back to the default, because remember I had this door set with this color as the default, and I didn't actually change that. I just changed the material. But now that I've made this into a little porch area, I'm actually going to just change this door. I'm going to update this door to a different style, so it's not the same as the front door. So I'm going to go back to the library, and instead of a arch top door, let's look at the entry doors. I'm going to use, there's a little cross, one with a little cross base at the bottom with just a glass. So that'll help bring in some more natural light into that laundry room. So I'm going to select that one from the library, and then I need to turn the arch off. So it's got no arch there. Yes. So, and then I'm going to change the materials there too, but let's just go back here and do it this way. And I'm not going to change my default doors or anything because I don't want it to change that front door. So I'm just using the material dropper, pick it up, and paint it white. So I like that door better on the back now that we've got a little porch there. And then I can go in and change my materials here too for this floor. If I click this, it will open up my material library, and I think I've got a manufacturer's catalog for Trex. Let me see. Yes, so this Trex decking, and I don't really have one specified, so that's not what I wanted to do. Let me go open that back up. There we go. I think I'm gonna, let's see, which one do we want? Oh, I like this light gray. Let's go with that. So now I have that light gray Trex on there instead. And I'll go ahead and change these framing members to that too, so that it matches. And then this is the structure underneath, so I'm just going to leave that. And then I'm going to just paint my railing white. I'm just going to pick up the same white that I've got on everything else, and I'm going to go ahead and I want this whole thing, if I just have it on component, I'm going to have to click on all the different parts. So that's just going to change the newel posts, and then I have to do the railings. So I'm actually going to change it to object, and that should change the entire object everywhere there's that pine color on that object. And that'll change that whole railing to white. There, so that's better. And actually, let's change the step to Trex as well, so you can see how easy it is to change those materials. And I have it on object, but those must be two different materials, but I'm just going to make them all that gray Trex so that it just all matches. All right, so now we've got a little back porch with a step and a railing. A couple of options that you have when you're making your deck or your porch would be to, let me get my arrow tool. So if you might not want the railing there, but you need to use the railing tool in order to create the room. So that we can take that. You could also use an invisible wall, but if you use the railing tool, then it knows it's an outdoor space. So, but I can take that and I can make that invisible. So I could only have the railing on that side, or I could make that invisible as well. And now I have the deck with no railing. Let's go up here and look at it with the roof. So you can see it did not change my roof line, which is what I wanted. So there we've got one with no deck, and then with no railing, but it's still defined as a room. So that is another option to create your porch or your deck, and it's made it over here with oh, I don't want to add another step. Escape. Get rid of that. Okay, so I'm going to actually make these back into solid walls or solid railings, and then I'm going to show you the options for railings. All right, so if I have that selected, I'm going to go ahead and shift select that wall as well. Now, sometimes we do this visually. Sometimes you might know and you'll be able to get this all set up before you build them, but this is how you change your options over here. So here's that basic railing that comes through as the default. So to make the changes here, we're going to go over to the rail style. So you've got options here. So these are the balusters and the newel posts, right? So we could make it into a solid wall if you wanted a pony wall or something there instead. It could be open railing, so with nothing in between. You could have open with a middle rail, or you could have panels. So there's different options with each of these. If you choose, if you wanted to have like a glass railing or something, you would want to use the panels. And so this is specifying our newel posts. So the newel posts are the supports. So if we turn those off, then we wouldn't have any. So sometimes we have this if we've got like a solid glass or something like that. But we'll show those there. And then you have different options within that. And then you can also specify, you can get in here and really specify exactly how you want all of this, to be. So if I don't want a bottom rail, I can turn that off. I can turn off the top rail. I can raise the bottom if I want it higher. Most of this is going to be set for kind of basic code. So with your 4-inch minimums, your 4-inch maximums. So, and then you can also go in and specify, if your height, if that's going to be higher for some reason, you can make it higher. You can change the newel post size here. So those are 2-inch posts. If I wanted those to be 4 4-inch posts. No, so those you can really get in here and customize. And then here's their spacing, and you can also change their type. And then you can also go into the library and choose under here, under architectural fences and railings, there's going to be, or maybe it's under millwork. Well, where is it? Here it is, balusters, newels, and posts. So you can pick any of these decorative type ones. You can also add your own. So if I wanted it to be an iron or whatever it is. And then you can also go in and change your panels. So you can go to your library for the different panels. And so if you had something like this, so you can really get in and make it anything that you want it to be. So I'm actually going to change those newels back to a 2-inch and make them square. Okay, now you can see those new railings that I put in, and I'm just going to change their materials to match. I'm going to keep the iron part, but I'm going to change these to the white like everything else. And on this side. So you can really get in and customize your railings however you like.